Hello, everybody, and welcome to my first episode of Skyrim FrostFall. This is a survival mod for Skyrim, and it incorporates hypothermia, comfort levels, and I thought I would do a new series with this mod. This is my new character. He's Servo the Happy, but he's not going to be happy very long because I am going to start him out in a random location with no skills and no equipment, and he's just starting blank slate. So I will choose the kit that is none. Selecting this option will mean you start with no equipment, and are you sure you would like to continue? Yes, I would like to. In this playthrough, my character, Servo the Happy, is not going to take any equipment. And it appears that it started us off in a random location, and this might be good for us. I don't think there's anybody in this cave except for some dead bodies. But once you've installed FrostFall, you go to mod configuration, find the FrostFall mod, and just go to overview, and it is set as disabled right now, so you want to just click that, start up FrostFall, say yes, and go ahead and back out. Lost in thought, you reflect back on how much the wilds have taught you about yourself over the last several days. You recall a book you once lost that was full of wisdom about survival in the open country. On a whim, you open the pack and find the Survivor's Guide to Skyrim staring back at you. Had it always been there, or had the thought alone summoned it? You push aside the thought as you thumb through the pages, and then carefully place it back, knowing that some things are never truly lost. So, the Survivor's Guide to Skyrim is in your inventory now. It just appeared there. While I'm in my menu, there's the Survivor's Guide. Now it's pretty straightforward. It will tell you how the mod works. The cold is the enemy, but it adds a whole lot of interesting concepts to the game. So, right now I am only wearing a rough spun tunic and foot wraps. I have a couple potions of healing, minor healing, red apples, a red apple actually, and a torch. And $23 or 23 gold to my name. So now FrostFall has enabled. It has changed out my clothes. And now I begin to warm up. Now, Servo the Happy here has got to start collecting equipment. With this mod, ruin books actually can be used as kindling. So when I go to start a fire, for warmth, I could use the ruin book and its pages as kindling. It's probably not as good as Tinder, but it'll do us. So, I could either take this iron dagger and use it as a weapon. It's got 4 damage. Or I can craft okay, so I was skipping ahead. Yes. You get a bunch of new spells to go along with. These are just skills, basically. Campfire. You build a campfire. I can create items, so I don't... specific items that I can create on my own, I can create. That's my Dova can relax. My flames. I can harvest wood, so without a woodcutter's axe, I can just go and start peeling bark off a tree. Standard healing. Instincts, this gives you an idea of what you... It will highlight things in the area of interest that you will be wanting to use. And weather sense was just basically just saying a quick description of how or what the weather is going to be like. So, if I go to my create item and hit Z, well, I can only make a couple things. I can make kindling out of the clothes I'm wearing, and linen wraps out of the clothes I'm wearing. This will leave me with no clothes on. Right now I'm warming up by the fire. But we're not going to delve any further into this cave. Could be dangerous, and we've got absolutely nothing, and I hear Drogner down there, I'm pretty sure. So we are going to step back outside. I don't think I checked this guy. Got some lockpicks. Like I said, I am not going to pick up any of these guys' stuff. I am going to craft all my own equipment, all my own clothes. I have no idea where I am. I can check, but let's take a look-see outside first. Okay, I can immediately tell that I am in deep shit. And it is telling me so. This area is cold, and your exposure will begin to increase. The indicator at the top of your screen, if enabled, shows the current temperature, ranging from frigid, nearly empty, to warm, full. Okay. So, yes, the indicator right up here above the compass is the temperature.
Just need one good haul.
And there is somebody out here. I probably should have picked up that knife.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Did you hear something? Die already!
Now, I may die.
Take our stuff. I'm going to put you down. Do your worst.
It's a good thing these guys are kind of garbage. Yes, I know my stamina is low. Now, I am going to take his weapon really quick. I'm not going to keep it, but I'm going to use it on this chick over here. And my health is low.
Well, you still can.
Alright, she is dead. Oh, I did not want to take her bow. Or her arrows. I'm gonna drop those. Drop those. Drop that. And drop that. So I am already in deep shit. So I have got to figure out where I am and how to get out of this weather fast. I appear to be in the province of the Pale. If I just run down the road here, I should get out of this situation pretty quick, and I'll start to warm up. If I freeze to death, or if I pass out, I will be found by somebody, and they can get me somewhere warm, so it's not instant death. Yes, my exposure has increased, so the bar on the right there is my exposure. And it is increasing. I am wearing some linen clothes, so I should be okay, but I do want to get out of this weather fast. I am heading west. And I'm already screwing myself to...
Alright. Hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
Oh, seriously? Oh.
Yes, actually. You look like you're lousy with gold. I'm not going to ask again. Don't you walk away from me.
No, I'm not walking. I'm running my ass off. You are very cold. Yes, my exposure is rising quickly. But I can see salvation just ahead. If I can just get out of this weather, I should be okay. I really do not have time for spiders. Maybe I'll punch it. Alright. I can see Whiterun off in the distance. And if I can just get somewhere with a fire, I should be alright. I am starting to see the edges of my screen starting to get blurry, so that means I am suffering, I am freezing. And I'm starting to slow down. So that's another part of the game I am slowing down, but it looks like my temperature, or the surrounding temperature, has risen. And my exposure will go back down. So I'll be alright.
You need something?
I won't deal with that guy right now. Alright, so first thing I want to do now is find somewhere that I can set up camp. Now this is going to be crucial for the next little while. I want to set up camp somewhere. I start a fire. And I gotta mark the area. And this might be a bit of... this might save me a little bit. Because first thing I need is hide. And if I can punch myself some wolves into submission, I'll be sitting pretty good. These are gonna come in handy. Don't know why he had a garnet. But this will be, I think, my camping area. They got a nice little cleared off spot right here. So, I want to build a campfire. Now, give me... I can just place this wherever. I will place it here. Now, I have no wood or kindling. So what I gotta do is harvest wood. I do not have a woodcutter's axe, but I can go get branches. So I wander off, start picking off branches, come back. I got 3 branches. Let's do it again. A few more times. Just so we know we have plenty of branches. Now this is going to get us a very piddly small fire. Oh, I got 5 branches this time. So we go to the campfire. Campfires are created by combining 3 things: fuel, tinder, and spark. Select build fire, add fuel. You can use branches, kindling, or ruined books as starting fuel. So that's the first thing we gotta do. We gotta build the fire, so we have to add fuel. So we'll add the books. Tinder is used to catch a spark in order to ignite the fuel. Many different items can be used as tinder. Each add tinder recipe shows the quality of the tinder. The higher the quality, the faster your campfire can be lit. The tinder you choose is what determines how long it takes to light the fire. So I'm gonna use paper rolls. Requires 2 ruined books. Yes. Add tinder, roll of paper. Yes. Finally, select build fire, light. You can light your fire by striking stone or using magic. If you move or get hit, the lighting process is cancelled and your tinder will be lost. So we can... Apparently I cannot use my magic powers. So I can go ahead and start the fire. And we'll do a little fake animation here of me striking. A rock. I see smoke, so I've started the fire. You have created a fragile fire that will last for 1 hour. That's 1 in-game hour. Well done. You can add more fuel to increase the warmth and duration of your campfire. Select flickering, crackling, or roaring campfire recipes to view their required materials. Larger campfires can be used to cook food and grant bonuses. So, I think... this is a flickering campfire. So... replenish fuel. Feed the flames by replacing spent fuel. Burns for 3 hours. Alright. So now I've got a decent fire going. Now I want to create some items. See what I can create with the fur I got. I'm going to need a fur plate. So I can make a rough bedding. Now, that is in my inventory. I will go select it. Rough bedding. Now, I can set this anywhere, but it's best to set it right next to the fire. Not on top of the fire. You don't want to cook yourself. But next to the fire. There does seem to be a little issue with the rough bed, though. So while I'm here, I am going to set a marker, set to marker, set a marker, M1, set destination. Why is it not working? I really would like... Okay, I will be right back. This particular mod for this map is actually driving me quite mad. I'm gonna have to get rid of it. Hopefully it doesn't crash my game. Alright, we are back. I am going to try to load this game after I have disabled my paper maps mod. Hopefully it doesn't have a little conniption fit. Do not crash on me. So far so good. Alright, we are back. Now, what I was going to do is I'm going to mark this location where I am. Remove it. Okay, let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Let's see if I can't remember exactly where it is. I'll start heading towards this location. Alright, and now I will mark just here. This is where my camp is. So I know where my camp is at all times. And here it is. Alright, that worked out great. Now, F5. The reason I want to do this is because the rough bedding has a little bit of a bug to it. Yep, there it is. I crawl in bed, and now I am floating very high in the air. I go to get out. And I fall to my death. Strange, strange bug. If anybody has any ideas why that does that. Maybe it's a conflict with other mods, I don't know. But if I go to lie down, and then I say wait for an hour, 2 hours, then yeah, I can simulate sleeping. But until I get better beds or something like that, I probably just have to go without rest and relaxation. So my campfire is going. I'm gonna go ahead and put it out, save the wood, and see what else I can create. Make another fur plate and a little bit of hide lace. And another fur plate. And I can make myself fur armor, bracers, and shoes. But right now, I don't want that. I want this, the stone hatchet. This is going to get me deadwood. And I do want deadwood so I can make a longbow. This will help hunting and getting more leather. So, go out, harvest wood, chop deadwood. I'm going to do this 4 or 5 times. And time passes as I do this, so I've got to be careful. What's that, 4? So one more time. So my temperature has dropped dramatically. So I want to build fire and add branches. Use that. And get this fire started again. This strange, it canceled on me. Build fire. Light fire. Don't cancel on me. Alright, now I want a flickering fire that will burn for more. So I need... Oh, a crackling fire sounds better. But before I waste all my fuel, go to create item, and now I can make a longbow. Now I need stone arrows, and I'll do a couple of those. And a tanning rock. That is definitely something I want. So now that I've got those in my inventory, I'm going to go ahead and place the tanning rock, which is just basically just a regular tanning. I'll place that here. And if I have anything to... So I can make some hide lace and some leather. So I'll go ahead and do that. And I've eaten up the rest of my leather. Or my hide. So it is dark. I'm going to go ahead and lie down. And I'll wait for 10 hours until it's daytime. And my fire has gone out. Whoop. And there are some deer out there. So what I want to do is I want to go hunting. So equip that. And see if I can... Yes, I know. See if I can get me some meat and hide. This one doesn't see me. If I can get close enough, I can stick with these guys and get some good shots off. Oh, that was a good hit. Oh, he dodged that one. I gotta be sparing with my arrows because I don't have a lot of them. Where did he go? These are... You're right there. You just want to die, don't you? Ah, alright, there we go. So, I want your hide, take your antlers, my arrows back, and some venison. Let's see if I can get this guy. Nope, no dice. I'm too far away and I can't get a clear shot. And he was just waiting for me. Oh, he saw that coming. He is no fool. He's right in my campsite. No, you were sneaky. This will help. Oop, he sees me. Oh, will you please hold still? Did you guys get that deer? No, he's over there. Let's see if I can get him. Patience is the key. I'll get his ass. Even if he sends me on a wild goose chase. Ah, nowhere to go now. Deer hide. Alright, back to my camp, which is on the other side of Whiterun. So yeah, this mod is a very interesting mod. Adds a lot of elements to it. Elements to Skyrim that it really slows the game down a lot, and I'm not saying that in a derogatory way or in a bad way. It just slows the pace down and keeps you from just running all over the place. Irregardless of the temperature outside. You can be running through a tundra and be fine in the vanilla Skyrim, but in FrostFall, you've got to prepare, and even in this environment here, you can still die of exposure. There is rain, there is sometimes snow, and I mean, God, just 2 feet away, or a yard away, there is a patch of snow over here. So, yeah, it's a cold place. And I can die of exposure out here. Let me get me some more chopped wood. Start me a fire. A little bit more. All right. So let's get my campfire going. Let's do paper rolls, some kindling, and add that. And let's get this fire going. So what do we got here? We got a little dinky fire, so let's turn it into a flickering fire, so I'll burn for about 3 hours. See here, I need raw beef. But it can make me some venison chops. I don't need the venison chops right now, but I'm gonna have one. Because it restores 5 points of health. So now that I have leather, let's go ahead and make me some leather. More leather. Do a fur plate. Maybe some leather strips. And I can make a hide travel cloak. But let's see here. I want small leather tent, bedroll. So I need 12 leather. I've got 3. I need 8 leather strips, and I have 4. So I need to make more leather. So I have the leather I need for a large fur tent and bedroll, but I don't have the fur plates. But if I do a small, yeah, if I can get more fur plate, or 6, yeah, okay, 6 fur plate. So that means I gotta go hunting some more. And I've got a potential target right there. Still doesn't compensate for the fact that I suck. Are you freaking serious? You're holding practically still for me. Got that wolf. Oh, they are determined. Looks like the freaking mud crabs want to get in on this too. Did the mud crab just kill that wolf? Back up, you little shit. Thought I saw my arrow down here somewhere. I've got 4 arrows left. Oh. There's a wolf pelt. There's some gold. And it looks like they got this deer, so that's some deer hide right there. Some venison. Where did that big ass elk go? Here's a good opportunity to use my instincts. So, as you can see, it's showing me that there is something of interest here, but I've already collected. And I can do it again. And yeah. Alright. If I can get one more deer or elk, that might give me what I want. I can also use the stone hatchet as a melee weapon. And apparently these mud crabs are very good at kicking my ass. Let's eat some venison. Alright. Let's see how many fur plates that gets me. Probably not enough. Go to create item, and I want 2 fur plates, please. I can make more rough bedding, and the seat. Yes, I'm nice and warm. Go to the tanning rock, and I have 2 fur plates. I need 12. Alright, I am going to cut it here, and I will see you in the next one.